Storytime with Charnay, and I'm here with another Bottle Girl recap. So today, I thought today was good. I ain't gonna lie, I thought today was good. But when we got to that meeting after work, she was basically like, "All y'all should get fired. I should put up a new casting call to find Bottle Girls, but y'all suck ass, and we should move on." That's basically what's the vibe of today. Honestly, I'm not gonna even drag it out, but I kind of understand where she's coming from. And then, of course, I got the promoter sections. Like, at this point, they just going to be my permanent sections. I already know that. And it is what it is. But it was just a lot of chaos today. And it was kind of packed, though. Like, the reservation list, when we first got it, it was empty. But a lot of people came in. So that's that. I'm going to show y'all the uniform. The uniform was cute. It was like an Easter theme. I'm going to put on a neck piece, too, so y'all can get the full scope of the outfit. It was a little big, though. And this uniform was like $40. My uniform was the most expensive out of everybody. I made the least amount of money. And my uniform was the most expensive. Because when you with the promoters... just know you're not gonna make no money. I'm sorry, because they so cheap. I could go on and on about these little raggedy Houston promoters, but that's I already went through a whole video dealing with them. Anyway, hey, this is the outfit. This strap just broke off, but it's okay. This is the outfit. This is the back. We had knee-high boots. Not knee-high boots, booties. My uniform was the most expensive, so it took $40 out of the money I made tonight. And I barely made any freaking money, and I still had to pay for this uniform. I just don't know what to say, y'all. Like, let me put a shirt on. I don't know what to say. Like, nothing eventful happened during work, but the meeting was something. That's gonna be the bulk of this video. I'm just talking about the meeting we had after work and what happened after the meeting after work. So basically after work, we always have a meeting and they like tell us how we did. Of course they said we did horrible. And they was like, yesterday when we had 3 people, it was fine, but today we have 4 and it was chaos. Mind you, I didn't work yesterday. So they basically was saying, like, when I work, it's always a hot mess. Basically, they were saying that because the man was, like, staring at me when he was talking. He was just like, yesterday we had 3 people. It was all smooth sailing. Today we have 4, and it was a mess. And then they all was just staring at me. And I was like, how am I the problem? I checked on my section. Sorry, y'all, I got McDonald's. So I'm, like, starving. Anyway. The owner was like, if Bottle Girls wasn't so hard to find, y'all would all be fired tonight. And I was just like, wow. And he was like, next weekend is y'all last chance. If y'all don't get it together by next weekend, everybody fired. And I put that on my life. I was just like, bro, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. Like, they was yelling all night. This girl, we had the fanny pack, right? Hers had slid to the front. And the owner was like, you might as well take the shit off if it's gonna slide to the front. Like, that's so ugly, blah, blah, blah. I was just like, bro, what is wrong with y'all? Like, what is wrong with y'all? Y'all, they was tripping. They was tripping. Now, I'm always kumbaya. Like, I just take everything as a joke. Obviously, that's the problem. But everything was just kumbaya, and they just was yelling all night. I'm just like, bro. Anyway, so let's fast forward to the meeting. So we in the meeting or whatever, and he just like, yeah, I'll easily replace y'all. I'm gonna get 9 Bottle Girls, and y'all gonna have 2 tables, and y'all ain't gonna make no money, and that's gonna be on y'all. Like, we try to keep it small because, so y'all can make money. And we got the promoters asking can they bring in their girls, and the other owner, the wife, she was like, oh no, I'm not bringing in their girls. They busted. I was like,
at least we know we cute.
But anyway, he was just going on and on, like how people was texting him. Somebody was blowing his phone up, like sending him like 10 messages, like, where the Bottle Girl, we need our bottle, blah blah blah. And it was just like, I went to my table so many times. Like, I know for a fact I went to my table so many times because I got tired of going over there. But they gonna sit here and tell the owner I never saw them. Like, I just don't understand. And then the section I had, they was asking the owner for a discount, so they put the bottles in through the owner and they didn't tip me. This other man left before he could tip me. Like, anyway, back to the meeting. So he basically like, yeah, I'm about to replace all y'all. Y'all doing horrible. The wife was like, the customer service is horrible. People was leaving. And it should have been at least 36 bottles sold because every section has 2 bottles. So they were just going on and on. And I was just like, I don't know what you want me to do, bro. I don't know what you want me to do. And then this one girl who I work with, they was mainly talking to her, but I always feel like they talking to me, so I just take it all in, which I should stop doing. But they was talking to her, and they was like, they had singled her out though. They was like, yeah, you want to be on the floor being all greedy and yada yada yada, but just saying some rude stuff, like talking to her in a rude way. And she was on her phone. She was on her phone. It was like, oh well, we'll talk to you when you get off your phone. And everybody was like, she's like, I hear you. She's like, well, get off your phone. I'm just like, so today I found out when you tip the hookah, it goes to the club. Somebody tipped me $50 on hookah and it went to the club. Like, who does that? I'm not even gonna tell nobody to tip on hookah no more, because why is the hookah going to the club? Like, $50? Everybody had like $60, $7, and I'm the one who come up with $50. Like, I was just like, bro, this can't be real life. $50 going to the club and he wanted to tip it to me. I was so mad, but he gave me half of it, but still, like, that's 50 more I could have had. Then we had to pay for the uniforms. Mine was the highest one. Then we had to tip the hookah man. And then we had to pay $25 because we didn't send in 2 TikToks and we didn't take pictures. I barely made $100 tonight. I made like, this all my money right here. I just spent $5 at McDonald's, so we're gonna add this plus 5. I got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. I had $130. There's no way on this Friday night a Saturday night I should have made $130. Like, I had over 200 and something. But after all these fees came out, I was just like, bro, my head hurt. My head is really hurting because why do I only have $120? Like, that don't make no type of sense. I'm going back to the meeting, y'all. I know this all over the place. Y'all just gonna have to bear with me. My mind thinks of stuff, and that's when I say it, so bear with me. We back to the meeting now. So she in the meeting, she basically saying, like, some stuff can't be taught. Like, you either got it or you don't. Like, just going on and on about how horrible we are and how much of a clusterfuck, her words exactly, how much of a clusterfuck it is, and she don't know where it went bad at, yada, yada, yada. And they just staring at me while they saying this, and I'm just like, trying not to laugh. Because when I'm in an awkward situation, I just laugh, whatever. She's just going on and on. I'm like, okay. Then she's like, now we got training for a whole week, and it's 2 hours long. They sending messages in the group chat right now. Like, oh, another thing, I wasn't on mop duty, so that was a good day. Anyway, so she just going on and on about how horrible we are, basically. And we all just, like, sitting there like, what you want us to say? Like, you know? And then, so, work in, I'm going outside, and I'm like talking to my coworkers. The one coworker who they like ate out, she was like, I'm quitting, like, I'm not coming back, like, I don't want them to talk to me like this, blah, blah, blah. So, she said she quit. I don't know if that's true. We gonna see, but she said she quit. I don't know how that's gonna go. It's gonna be real crazy. I'm just like, bro. Anyway, I had left my shoes in there, in like the building, whatever. So I went back in there and I'm like, let me just talk to the manager to see what's up. So I went to her and I was just like, hey, like, what is the biggest thing that you see I need to improve on? And she was just like, you need to take the initiative more. Like, you kind of wait around for the people, but you need to be like more assertive and, you know, just take the lead, stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, I agree with you, because I am kind of like, I wait for stuff to happen. I don't really take the initiative. And she was just telling me like some customer service stuff and like some things. I feel like by me talking to her, it kind of shift the like shift how she viewed me or whatever, because I could have just kept going on like doing the same thing over and over, and eventually they would fire me, like no doubt about it. But since I took the initiative to talk to her, I feel like she's seen that as me trying, you know. And I just really told her, like, I don't think the promoters like me. And she was like, oh, I don't know if it's that. I'm like, yeah, every time I talk to him, he like shoos me away or whatever. And she was like, you just gotta build the connections with them. They're kind of used to, you know, the people who they work with. And I understand that, but at the same time, like, you don't shoot me away. But so we just really like had a long talk, and she was just giving me some tips and stuff like that. And I'm gonna take what she said into account. She was like, you can't really go into it thinking about the money, because the money will come. You have to go into it with customer service first, which I agree with. Like, I started off being real customer service, but as you know, the days went on, I'm just thinking about money. And I feel like that kind of shows my, like, the customers probably don't feel like, you know, that they got the proper attention or whatever. So I'm really gonna take what she said into account. Like, it definitely was a learning day for me, but I really am gonna take what she said into consideration and see if that helps. I don't know, but we gonna be down to bother girls, so it's gonna be real crazy in here. I don't know if the girl gonna actually quit. We gonna see. Usually when I come home and I didn't make that much, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's such a bad night. But tonight I felt like it was a learning experience. And I'm going into it with a different mindset, so I feel like my results would be different. And I'm still mad we had to pay $25 for not sending videos, because we did a TikTok and she said it was horrible. She was like, y'all could have kept this TikTok, this joke was trash. I was like, well, damn, you ain't have to put us out like that. The train always want to interrupt my video. Anyway, that's what happened. I forgot this part. So this section came, right? And they wanted me as their server, but they wasn't in my section. So I tried to move them to an open section because they said it was open. And as soon as I tried to move them, my manager was like, oh no, that's the promoter section, it's not open. I'm like, since when the promoter get 2 sections? And the little girl was telling me like, oh yeah, I want you so bad, like this man a doctor, he gonna tip you good, blah blah blah. I'm like, I'm finna be making money. And then it wasn't even my section. But it's okay though, it's okay. We're going into next week, very optimistic. I feel like a new person right now, and I'm ready to see how it changes for me. That's it for this video. I know it wasn't juicy like y'all usually like, but I don't really like having too much juicy nights, because that means it went super bad, you know? But yeah, I'm really gonna take you guys on this journey with me. I hope y'all not getting aggravated by these videos, because I actually like recapping and telling y'all what happened, because I feel like on TikTok and stuff, like, people only show the good stuff about being a baller girl. Like, they only show how much money they make. They don't really tell you like what actually goes on behind the scenes. And I feel like I'm telling y'all so y'all can really go into this with like a clearer mindset. Because when I went into it, all I saw was the TikTok stuff. So I'm like, okay, it's money. And then we was at an interview and all she was talking about was money. So I really went into it with like money blinders on. But I see now like it's a lot more that goes into it. It's just not about bottle service. It's like actually a customer service job. And I pride myself on being a good customer service person. So I need to put those skills into this. And I think I'm gonna do good next weekend. Like, I'm really going in there with a whole new mindset. I'm gonna let you guys know how that turns out for me. But thank y'all so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I feel like I said that part weird. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And join me for the next video. Like, y'all going on this journey with me. Who knows? It might be 2 years later and I'm still talking about this. I doubt it, but yeah, let me know what other videos y'all want to see. I'm probably gonna start doing some more get ready with me's, so I can take y'all through that process too, because I be in here like in my own world. But yeah, anyway, y'all, that's it for this video.